3 minutes. Gate is moving. Field for the opener behind the gate. Here they come. They're off. There goes Chip for Real right out for the early lead. Middle of the track, there goes Bulbul Kyle. In between horses there comes KJ Eric. Down along the inside, All About Rusty now gets away racing in good fashion, followed then by Noble Woody fifth. Then it's See You Friday sixth at My Last Chance trails the field. So they move down the backstretch and heading to the quarter, and there goes the heavy favorite KJ Eric on the outside up for the early lead. Chip for Real backs off with the 2-0 as they go by the quarter mile. 28-3 at the paddock turn the first time. So we have KJ Eric taking a big drop in class here this afternoon. Right there in the 2-hole. Chip for Real is second. Another 3 lanes back to All About Rusty third. Bulbul Kyle racing fourth with Noble Woody. See You Friday and the trailer My Last Chance. So they come by the stand for the first time. And it is KJ Eric. And he leads the way by a length over Chip for Real second. All About Rusty. Then it's Bulbul Kyle and Noble Woody. They're by the half mile here. 58-2, 29 4/4. Moving around the clubhouse turn. So still up front, it's still Jim Taggart and KJ Eric holding on to a length lead over Chip for Real second. On the outside, All About Rusty comes first over. Saving ground, Bulbul Kyle on the inside, fourth with Noble Woody. Then on the outside, See You Friday and My Last Chance. Approaching the 3/4, it's still KJ Eric over Chip for Real on the outside, All About Rusty. 3/4 in 1:27-3, 29 1/3 panel. Moving around the final turn, it's still KJ Eric, and the heavy favorite has been there every step of the mile over Chip for Real second with All About Rusty. Top of the lane here in the opener, and KJ Eric still in front. Chip for Real now to the passing lane. It's still KJ Eric doing a very confident Jim Taggart knows he's got this favorite wrapped up. Chip for Real was second with All About Rusty and See You Friday. The mile, 1:56-4. Trotters are on the track for race 2. One is PC Foreign Affair, owned by the Cia Vardini stable with Corey Stratton. Number 2 is Worry Preferred, owned by Scott Woogan with Jim Taggart. Number 3 is Cast Your Crown, owned by Daniels and the Never Give Up Racing stable with Drew Monty. Number 4 is Barney Mac, owned by Miguel Hernandez with Mike Merton. Number 5 is Reel 'Em In, owned by Anthony Mazzeo with Kyle DiBenedetto. 6 is Pilgrim Caviar, owned by Marissa Russo with Jimmy DeVoe. 7 is Stardust Memories, owned by Mary Lynn Irvine with Greg Merton. And the 8 is Brutal Storm, owned by Diane Giuliano with Bruce Aldridge. You have 4 minutes to post. Trotter. Field for the second race on its way. They're off. There goes Reel 'Em In, the center of the track, leaving aggressively. On the inside comes Worry Preferred, and there goes Pilgrim Caviar on the extreme outside, rushing on up. Then on the inside, PC Foreign Affair gets away trotting fourth with Cast Your Crown fifth. Then it's Barney Mac trotting sixth with Stardust Memories. Brutal Storm trails the field. So they move down the backstretch to the quarter pole, and we have Pilgrim Caviar, the 6-5 favorite, takes the lead from War We Preferred second and Reel 'em in third. They go by the quarter mile in 30 seconds even at the paddock turn the first time. So it is Pilgrim Caviar who beat this group by close to 7 lengths last time out. Right there in the 2-0, War We Preferred is second, followed by Reel 'em in third. Then it's PC Foreign Affair fourth with Cast Your Crown fifth. So they come by the stand for the first time. Pilgrim Caviar, and he leads the way by an open length. Pocket Trip, War We Preferred second, Reel 'em in third. There goes PC Foreign Affair, moving up, picking up cover there. It's Cast Your Crown and Barney Mac, half mile in 1:01 at 31 quarter, moving around the clubhouse turn, and it's still Pilgrim Caviar holding on to the lead by a length. Moving up first over comes PC Foreign Affair. Right there in the 2-hole, it's War We Preferred. Second over Journey. Cast Your Crown alongside fourth. On the inside, Reel 'em in fifth. Excess cover for Barney Mac, Stardust Memories, and Brutal Storm. But they arrive at the 3/4, and it's still Pilgrim Caviar. 3/4 in 1:31 at 30 flat panel. Moving around the final turn. On the inside, Pilgrim Caviar with a whisker in front. PC Foreign Affair now looks to take on the favorite. 3 wide comes Cast Your Crown. Pocket Trip there for War We Preferred. And they're at the top of the stretch, homeward bound. On the inside, Pilgrim Caviar still there. Middle of the track, PC Foreign Affair. Far outside, Drew Monty and Cast Your Crown coming fastest of all. And Drew and Cast Your Crown gets the victory in 2 minutes and 2 fifths. Number 3, Cast Your Crown, the winner over the 4-year-old Son of Don't You Forget It at a future cast by current cast by Daniels in the Never Give Up Racing stable, trained by Michael Durantz, driven by Drew Monty. Three through 7. The Super 3126 195.50. Field for the third, start of the pick 5. Here they come. They're off on the far outside. King of Heroes charges out for the lane, middle of the track. There goes Long Train Run In. Then Brimfield on the far outside, now looking to dive over to the 3-hole. Then there's a gap of 2 lanes back to Granter Hanover, comes away 4th. And from the outside, Vaganova now is dropped in 5th. Then it's War Drums racing 6th with Colombo in the early trailer in the field. Skyway Fireball approaching the quarter pole here. And we have King of Heroes in front, the quarter mile, 27-2 at the paddock turn the first time. So we have King of Heroes dropping down in company here today. Right there in the pocket comes Long Train Runnin'. Then it's Brimfield racing third with Granter, Hanover, and Vaganova. So they come by the stands for the first time. And Corey Stratton has King of Heroes leading the way by a length. The 2-5 favorite Long Train Runnin' in the pocket position second. Here comes Jimmy DeVoe and Vaganova now underway. Passing the half mile, 58-1, a 28-4 second quarter. Moving around the clubhouse turn, it's still King of Heroes in front. Vaganova beginning to make headway first over on the outside, challenging. Pocket Trip for the favorite Long Train Running. Brimfield moving up second over 4th, a gap of 3 back to Granter Hanover. Then on the inside, it's Colombo with War Drums, and far back and out of it here is Skyway Fireball. 3/4, 120. 28-29 in 4 split. Moving around the final turn, Corey and King of Heroes still clinging to the lead. On the outside, Brimfield second, and now here comes the favorite, Drew Monty, and Long Train Running, making a 3-wide sweep now, but they're at the top of the stretch. King of Heroes still in front. On the far outside, here's Long Train Running, Brimfield in between horses. 3 horses are going to come to the line. On the far outside, here comes Long Train Running, and Drew Monty gets the favorite home in 157 and 3. Third was 7 Brimfield, and 2 Granter Hanover finished 4th. Trained by Candace Brandstatter, back-to-back wins today for Drew Monty. $11 minutes at 121. No changes in the upcoming 4th. Pick 3, 334, 2060. Super 4672, 224 even. Here's the rundown. Trotter is on the track for the 4th. 1 is Swan Credit, owned by George Gilbert with Ronaldo Morales. Number 2 is Willie B. Worthy, owned by Bill Emmons with Bruce Aldridge. Number 3 is Kabang, owned by Tom Merton with Greg Merton. 4 is Trent Zolock, owned by Anthony Mazzeo with Kyle DiBenedetto. Number 5 is Soul Train, owned by William Van Wee with Jimmy DeVoe. 6 is T.W. Lomond, owned by Gary Ballou with Jimmy Taggart. 7 is Ginger Tree Knox, owned with the Never Give Up Racing stable with Drew Monty. And the 8, it's Explosive, owned by Kiernan, Jingle, and Lake. The driver, Corey Stratton, with 4 minutes to... Trotters for the 4th race on its way. They're off. On the far outside, T.W. Lomond charges out for the lead, and between horses Kabang, then Swan Credit. Down along the inside, gets away trotting 3rd. Then on the inside, Willie B. Worthy comes away 4th, a gap of 3 lines back to Trent's Alloc 5th. Then comes Soul Train trotting 6th with Ginger Tree Knox. The early trailer is Explosive down the backstretch to the quarter. So there goes Greg Merton and Kabang on the outside up for the early lead. So they go by the quarter mile, 30-1 at the paddock turn the first time. And we have Kabang, who was the beaten favorite, finishing 2nd last week out, right there in the 2-0. T.W. Lomond 2nd with Swan Credit 3rd. Then Willie B. Worthy is trotting 4th. Then there's a gap of 5 lengths back to Soul Train and Ginger Tree Knox. So they come by the stand for the first time. And it is Kabang in charge by a length. T.W. Lomond is 2nd with Swan Credit 3rd. Then it's Willie B. Worthy 4th with Soul Train 5th. Half mile, 101-2 at 31 1/4. So with 1 more lap to go here, it's still the veteran Kabang on top over T.W. Lomond. And now from the outside, there goes Willie B. Worthy. Now moving up to be a closer 3rd. Swan Credit along the inside 4th. Gap of 3 back to Soul Train. Then Ginger Tree Knox on the outside with Explosive, and far back and out of it is Trent Zolock. but it's still Kabang in front, 3/4 in 131 and 1, 29 and 4/4. Moving around the final turn, and it's still Kabang holding on to that late pocket trip. TW Lomont and Willie Wee Worthy begins to back up now on the outside third with Swan Credit fourth, but they're at the top of the stretch, and this is Kabang, and Greg still in front. TW Lomont is still chasing the leader. Then on the outside, Willie B. Worthy and Swan Credit, but the winner is going to go to Kabang, a wire-to-wire score. TW Lomont was second with Swan Credit and Willie B. Worthy fourth in 201 flat. Tom Merton, driven by Greg. 43, no changes in the upcoming fifth. Pick 3, 343, 4640, the Super, 3612, $1,383 even. Horses are on the track for the fifth race. One is Pine Bush Rocket, owned by the Durazano stable with Frederick Borgald. Number 2 is Blue Line, owned by Perino and Aldridge. Bruce Aldridge will drive. Number 3 is Piro Temptation, owned by Messenger and Wigan with Jim Taggart. Number 4 is Urbana Bayama, owned by the DuPont stable with Mike Merton. Number 5 is Trevor's Ace, some of the Great Thunder and Platinum Gold stable with Jimmy DeVoe. Number 6 is Rose Run Woodrow, owned by the Grascona Racing stable with Kyle DiBenedetto. 7 is Steuben Gladiator, owned by Aaron Anello with Ronaldo Morales. And number 8 is Par Intended, owned by Evan Katz with Greg Merton with 4 minutes to post. Field for the fifth on its way. There goes Pine Bush Rocket, rocking out for the early late. Center of the track, there goes Urbana Bayama. Down along the inside comes Blue Line third. Then on the inside, Pierho Temptation is racing fourth, a gap of 3 lanes back to Trevor's Ace fifth. Then it's Rose Run Woodrow. Steuben Gladiator, Par Intended is at the back of the pack. So they move down the backstretch to the quarter. Here comes Urbana Bayama. Now look to grab the lead away from Pine Bush Rocket as they go by the quarter, 27 and 4. At the paddock turn the first time, and we have Urbana Bayama, who now clears the front over the favorite Pine Bush Rocket second. Then comes Blue Line third, followed by Piro Temptation fourth. Then it's Trevor's Ace and Rose Run Woodrow. So they come by the stand for the first time. We have Urbana Bayama. Here comes Bruce Aldridge in Blue Line. Now rushing on up on the outside, looking to take on Urbana Bayama, passing the half-mile juncture, 57 and 3, 29 and 4/4. Moving around the clubhouse turn, so it's still Urbana Bayama in front. Blue Line on the outside is a closer second. Pocket Trip Pine Bush Rocket third. Pierho Temptation is situated second over fourth. To the inside, Trevor's Ace. Outside flow from Rose Run Woodrow. On the outside, Par Intended and Steuben Gladiator. But in the meantime, we have a new leader, and there goes Blue Line now to take the lead. But here's Pierho Temptation. Now looks to follow. 3/4 in 1:28 flat at 30 and 2 panel. Moving around the final turn. So it's Blue Line with a whisker in front. Here's Pierho Temptation. Moving up alongside Rose Run Woodrow. Follow the embattled leaders third. Moving up Par Intended, and they're at the top of the stretch here. On the outside, it is Pierho Temptation. On the inside comes Blue Line, followed by Rose Run Woodrow. On the inside, a leg move by Par Intended. Who's it going to be coming down to the line? Here's the winner. Kyle DiBenedetto and Rose Run Woodrow beating out Pierho Temptation at 18-1 in 157 and Final pick 3. Races 6 through 8. The Super here, 6, 3, 2, and 8, $9,527 even. Here they are for race 6. Number 1 is Kiwi Ideal on with the DuPont stable with Bruce Aldridge. Number 2 is OK Galahad on my Monica Erickson with Jim Taggart. The 3 is scratched. Number 4 is King Street on my Margarita Barrera with Jimmy DeVoe. Number 5 is Woodmere Rendezvous on my Jim Dougherty with Corey Stratton. 6 is The Truth About David, owned by Max Sowers and driven by Kyle DiBenedetto. 7 is R.T. Lang, owned and driven by John DeSimone. And number 8 is Ideal Chance, owned by Michelle Lefebvre and driven by Shane Taggart. You have 4 minutes to post. Our final pick 3. Here they come. There goes King Street, leaving in the center of the track. In between horses, OK Galahad. Kiwi Ideal, down along the inside, gets away third. Followed closely by Woodmere Rendezvous fourth. Then it's The Truth About David fifth. Followed by R.T. Lang sixth. Ideal Chance trails the field. As they move down the backstretch and heading to the quarter, Jimmy DeVoe has King Street up front. Right there in the 2-0 comes OK Galahad second. Then Kiwi Ideal and Woodmere Rendezvous. The quarter mile, 29-2 at the paddock turn the first time. And we have King Street fresh off the layoff here. Leads the way by a length. Right there in the pocket, OK Galahad is second with Kiwi Ideal third. Then Woodmere Rendezvous fourth with The Truth About David, R.T. Lang, and Ideal Chance. So they come by the stand for the first time. And it is King Street holding on to a length advantage over OK Galahad second, Kiwi Ideal third. Woodmere Rendezvous is fourth with The Truth About David, R.T. Lang, and Ideal Chance. 59-2 half, 30 quarter, moving around the clubhouse turn. And it's still King Street holding on to that advantage. OK Galahad right there, ready to pounce from the 2-0. Then it's Kiwi Ideal third, followed by Woodmere Rendezvous racing fourth. Gap of 2 back to The Truth About David, R.T. Lang, and Ideal Chance. Approaching the 3 quarters, it's still King Street holding on to that advantage. 3 quarters in 1:29 and 3 third quarter. Moving around the final turn, it's still King Street in front. Pulling out of the 2-0 there was OK Galahad, and taking OK Galahad's spot is Bruce Aldridge and Kiwi Ideal. And they're at the top of the stretch, and it's been King Street every step of the way. Kiwi Ideal is now a length and a half back, followed by OK Galahad and Woodmere Rendezvous, but it's all King Street. Much the best here. Wire-to-wire score over Margarita Barrera, trained by Alan Nunziata, driven by Jimmy DeVoe. Results official. Post time for race 7 coming up in 10 minutes at 2:24. No changes. This is our feature race, the Open Trot, and this is. Here are your trotters for the Open. One is Cyclone Maximus by Joe Rico with Jim Taggart. Number 2 is Miss Muscle owned by Diane Giuliano with Kyle DiBenedetto. 3 is Bankard owned by the Great Thunder and Platinum Gold Stable with Jimmy DeVoe. Number 4 is Hot Summer Night on my Lynette Buter with Mike Merton. 5 is Race Ace, owned and driven by Alan Schwartz. Number 6 is Cinnamon Stick on my Mike Mulligan with Greg Merton. 7 is CR Blazing Beauty on my Marissa Russo with Ronaldo Morales. And riding out the field is number 8, Crazy Cat, on with the Godinez Racing Stable with Bruce Aldridge. It's post time for race 7, and the gate is moving. Charters for the feature, the Open, our final daily double. Here they come. There goes Bankguard, who was the first to leave. Center of the track, Hot Summer Night is out and going. In between horses, there comes Miss Muscle third. On the far outside, Cinnamon Stick starting to rush up early. Then on the inside, Race Ace gets away trotting fifth. His Crazy Cat now is dropped in sixth in front of Cyclone Maximus. The early trailer, CR Blazing Beauty. Down the backstretch to the quarter, and we have Jimmy DeVoe and Bankguard on the front end. Hot Summer Night is second with Cinnamon Stick third. They go by the quarter, 29-3. So they move around the paddock turn the first time, and it's Bankguard up front by a length over Hot Summer Night second, followed then by the favorite Cinnamon Stick third. Then on the inside, Miss Muscle is trotting fourth. There goes Race Ace getting underway as Crazy Cat now looks to follow. So they come by the stands for the first time. It's Bankguard in front. Here comes the favorite Cinnamon Stick and Greg Merton starting to move up slowly first over. Pocket Trip Hot Summer Night, half mile here, 59-4 at 30 1/4. Moving around the clubhouse turn, so it's still Bankguard holding on to that advantage. Parked on the outside at Cinnamon Stick. 2-hole journey for a Hot Summer Night. Gap at 2 back to Miss Muscle fourth. Alongside comes Race Ace fifth. Also on the outside is Crazy Cat with CR Blazing Beauty and Cyclone Maximus. But in the meantime, it's still Bankguard clinging to the lead. 3/4 of a mile, clocked in 1:29-1 at 29 2/4. Moving around the final turn, here comes the favorite Cinnamon Stick looking to wear down Bankguard. In the 2-hole, Hot Summer Night is third. In between horses, Race Ace as the field arrives at the top of the stretch here. And this race is wide open. Who do you like here? On the inside, Bankguard. Center of the track, Cinnamon Stick. Far outside, Race Ace. Way wide there comes Crazy Cat. 4 horses are going to come to the line. Here's the finish. We're going to have a 3-way photo here between Cinnamon Stick, Race Ace, and a fast-closing Crazy Cat. In 2 Cat and 2 Miss Muscle completes the super in 2 minutes and a fifth. Post time for our final race will be coming up in 14 minutes at 2:50. No changes here in the finale. Pick 5. Super 6, 5, 8, and 2, $921 even. Super 921. Here is the pick 5 result. The pick 5 pays $9,270. Here they are for the 8th race final. One is App Hanover, owned by the ABC Melissa Stable with Jim Taggart. Number 2 is Stateman, owned by John Fody with Frederick Borgald. 3 is Bueller, owned by Mike Dougherty with Corey Stratton. 4 is Father Fred, owned by the Bada Bing Stable with Ronaldo Morales. Number 5 is Chance to See, owned by Chanel Bracey with Jimmy DeVoe. Number 6 is His Excellence, owned by Clifford Grundy with Kyle DiBenedetto. And 7 is I Will Make You Say Wow by Patrick McNamara with Bruce Aldridge. You have 4 minutes to post. Paces are on the turn. Find a race field behind the gate. Here they come. They're off. In between horses, Statement leads. Middle of the track, Father Fred. There goes Chance to See on the far outside third. App Hanover, just off the speed, gets away fourth. A gap of 2 lines back to Bueller coming away fifth. Then it's His Excellence sixth, and I Will Make You Say Wow trails the field. So they move down the backstretch to the quarter, and we have Father Fred out on top. In the 2-0 is the favorite, Statement second, with Chance to See third. App Hanover racing fourth. 2 back to Bueller. Then His Excellence and I Will Make You Say Wow. The quarter mile, 28-4. So they move around the paddock turn the first time, and Ronaldo Morales has Father Fred leading it by an open length. Pocket Trip Statement second, with Chance to See third. App Hanover is racing fourth. Then it's Bueller, His Excellence, and I Will Make You Say Wow. They're in the stretch over to the half, and we have Father Fred holding on to the lead, but here comes App Hanover beginning to rush on up first over now. The half mile, 59-4 at 31-quarter. Moving around the clubhouse turn with Father Fred leading it a length. Parked on the outside, it's App Hanover second. Pocket Trip there for Statement third. Then off the speed there, it's Chance to See fourth. Another 2 back to Bueller. Then His Excellence and I Will Make You Say Wow. They head down the backstretch. On top, it's still Father Fred by 3 parts of a length. Look at Chance to See on the far outside, and Jimmy DeVoe now has him in gear. 3 quarters, 129-1 at 29-2-quarter. Moving around the final turn, and now we have a new leader, and it's Chance to See, who has come on to take the lead away from Father Fred. Then it's Statement, and on the outside, His Excellence, but they're at the top of the stretch, and Jimmy DeVoe has Chance to See 2 in front over Father Fred second as they come to the line. Jimmy, you're home free, and Chance to See goes on for the victory here over Father Fred. Then came Statement and His Excellence in 158 flat. In 158. Pick 3 of 4, 6, and 5 pays $73 even. The Super 5426, $976 even. Here's the rundown. 1 App Hanover 7, 2 Statement third, 3 Bueller 6, 4 Father Fred second, 5 Chance to See the winner, 6